We're sitting here with Aaron Von Frank for the 3 questions with FET for the March issue. Aaron, tell me, what do you do?
It's a great question. We're still trying to figure that out a little bit. Actually, what we do is we have fun. We do things that we enjoy doing, and we do it for people in organizations that we really like. So basically, we have a brand strategy and implementation company called BitTyrant, which is named after a small tyrant that I'm quite fond of, that you're quite fond of, Susan Subotnick, is my fiance. And so we do for different companies, like the Warehouse Theater where we are right now. Basically, again, clients we really like and really think are doing amazing things in Greenville. And it's not marketing, it's more just basically having a conversation with people that they're already having conversations with, just, I guess, amplifying that conversation and letting more people know about what these organizations are doing. So that's what we do. We also occasionally put on an event that causes a lot of personal pain and suffering, but at the end it's worth every minute of it.
Well, speaking of events, tell me about the experience in March.
That's going to be, basically it's the 1-year anniversary of Google on Main, and during the day we have TEDx Greenville, which everybody probably knows about. Experience is going to be another Google on Main type event, but hopefully we'll make Google on Main look like a warm-up as far as what we have planned for it. We have a crazy number of performers and entertainers, and all this is going to be a big, family-friendly, epic nighttime party. And so we have the Weiss Pavilion at the Peace Center and the amphitheater, and going to have a lot of folks out there, glow sticks, 3D glasses, and it's just going to be an epic experience that people aren't going to forget. Also have laser shows, and we're within FAA compliance and good to go on that. So I learned a lot about what you can and can't do with lasers, and so it's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. Yeah.
So tell me a fascinating story about Downtown Greenville.
I think one of my favorite things to do, actually, and one of my favorite two, I'll give you two. I love it when people come in from the outside that don't know, haven't been here, or have a certain perception of what the Southeast is or what South Carolina is. And sort of the shock and awe effect that they get when they experience it for the first time. Not to get back to experience. And then the other thing I like doing is seeing people sort of have more pride and more belief and more connection from within Greenville. So Google on Main was a great example of that. So we had a reporter from Time Magazine who came down for that, and he flew in for the night of the event and got there literally as the thing was starting, and his name was Dan, really cool guy. And so he was kind of tailing me around for this thing, and all the people started walking from the amphitheater with their glow sticks. And I took Dan purposely over the suspension bridge as people were kind of walking down these really beautiful kind of colored columns into the Falls Park. And the helicopter was zooming overhead, snapping pictures and all that kind of stuff. And there's just thousands of people out there, and the energy was just amazing. And Dan was just literally beside me taking pictures, and his jaw was dropped. So it was one of those moments. I think I looked at it and said, "Welcome to Greenville," kind of thing. And so that, I think he was expecting horse-drawn carriages and bare feet and stuff like this. So definitely was one of those moments for him. And then the other side of that is about 15 minutes later, when we actually got into the park and people were in position still on Google, was seeing all these people that normally you wouldn't see together, literally standing shoulder to shoulder. You had almost every race, every color, every age, every demographic was basically there, kind of forming this thing together. And that was a really amazingly inspiring moment and kind of a profound moment for me. I guess that's really addicting to be able to see all the folks that we had that were working on that, to see the culmination of those efforts, and just to see all these people come together to kind of create something, hopefully that inspired them in something that was beautiful. So those two moments basically sort of culminate the things that we really like to do and enjoy doing.